All right, it's my first time going live. Am I live yet? All right, I'm live. Okay, so I'm doing video live this time. I hope you guys enjoy this, and you can see my little wand and my mouse here. So this is the setup right now. Okay, I have something coming up. I don't want to share it yet. I want it to be a surprise, so that's why I'm going live. That way, it just saves time. And let me move this around. Okay. All right. So what I did was I wanted to pull one of the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, one card, but I ended up pulling five. And I'll go over that. We're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to focus on the card and an animal card. Okay. So this is for Aries for June 2018. So I'm going to pull some cards here, okay, from the Lily Sky Tarot deck. All right, so let's just get the focus in. I'm not going to pull 9 or 11 cards, but we're going to do a love reading. We're going to do astrology. Okay, so for Aries, a lot's going on, but you guys have Chiron. Give me a moment. You guys have Chiron in your house, okay? And it's a full moon in Sagittarius, your sister or brother fire sign. So you can definitely take advantage of this full moon. Okay. And let me make sure, Chiron is in Aries. So Aries, you want to focus on being a healer and being wise, a wise teacher of yourself. Okay. And incorporate that in your meditation for the full moon tomorrow in Sagittarius. Okay. And communication is a big part because Gemini, we're in Gemini season right now, and Gemini is the opposite sign on the zodiac chart for Sagittarius. So focus on being a healer for yourself, and instead of, we can all learn but from others, but Aries is not known as a follower. So you are your own teacher. Let's just leave it at that. So let's pull from the Lily Sky Tarot deck, my tarot deck. So we're going to get a general reading for June. Okay, so we have, and this is not the normal spread I would do if I was doing a reading, right? It's just for space. Okay, so I'm going to lay out a few cards. Let's see if I'll keep with what I said. I don't know, maybe I won't. We might do a full one. We can see everything. So we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, we have 7 of Cups. We have 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 9 of Swords, Hangman, Major Arcana, 3 of Swords, Justice card, Major Arcana, the High Priestess, Major Arcana, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and Page of Staves and Page of Swords. So it's really trusting in divine messages that you will be receiving. The 7 of Cups is you wanting things that you're going after, and you have to be strong about it, but go about it peacefully. Work out any anxieties that you might feel, any fear that you might feel. Really open your mind and your perspective and your view on things, so that you won't hold yourself back, ruin relationships, or hold anyone back. Heal any heartbreaks that might happen in June, misunderstanding that has to do with love. Anything that you feel that you've been losing at, you'll find some kind of justice and balance. Okay. Then we have the High Priestess card, and that's you finding your power again and your confidence, and really maybe planning something big that you can present and be the center of attention that you like. The Queen of Swords is all about gathering more knowledge and then speaking on that. So something is going to come up. Now I know that this card and this card is hard to see, so I'm going to lift it up. And the lighting is not great right now, but this is a page of staves, and forging your way, and maybe taking on something new and starting something new that will work out for you, that is something that you want to do, and finding the confidence that you'll need. Something, it seems like by the end of the month you're going to be starting something new. And it doesn't, when I say something new, it doesn't mean that like you're completely new to it. It just means that it's a new direction, like an additional something new, and or it could be something completely new for you. Okay, so since I'm new to working with, and I've had this card deck for so long, okay, but I'm starting to incorporate it, the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, and we have Les Mortes, which is death. So this card is basically saying, and I feel like it's personally for me, but I feel like it's personally for Aries and anyone like that. If you haven't done ancestor work, and this is popular in all traditions, it just depends on if you are familiar with it or not. But these cards are going to stay the same for all 12 cards. Okay, so I'm doing a general 5-card pull from this deck for all 12 signs, a message for June. That way I clarify it. Okay, so the first card is about honoring your ancestors, transformation, death, making an offering. Maybe you can burn ancestor money, you could say a prayer, you can light a little votive white candle, lay out a glass of water if you have relatives that have just passed away, or maybe just do a cleansing on the new moon. That will be in June, and do a cleansing on the new moon. If you feel like you want to do like a longer one for ancestors of the past, like for multiple generations in even your reincarnated self, you can do from the new moon to the full moon in June. Okay, so that's like 13 days. And I think this card is the 13th card. Okay, so then we have La Sarine. Okay, so this is the mermaid, and it's about water, ocean, the womb. It's about sacred songs and the combination of spoken word and music and bridging the two together. The color is blue. A lot of these cards will mention, some of these cards in the deck will mention colors, and that plays an important part, but I'm not going to go into detail with that. It also talks about the power of, I might need to put on more light. It talks about the power of empathy and emotional connection, and also marriage. Okay. Ochosi. Oh my gosh. When I was shuffling the card, I wanted to pick this one, but then it was like, pick this one, the one under it. So I picked it, but I also felt Ochosi. Okay. The hunter. And Ochosi is an earth energy. Okay. This is a water energy. And Ochosi is about the hunter. So if you want to get things done and you're working with this pantheon, it's about enforcing, encouraging you, and also connecting to that energy to get things done, get your tasks done. So it's funny that you have the arrow here, and tomorrow is the full moon in Sagittarius. So I just found that connection there. So Ochosi is the warrior. It represents forest, right? Getting things done. And really not taking, if you think about a hunter, if we didn't have refrigeration and you hunted the food, you don't waste it. There's a time period in when you can eat it. So it's just a reminder of not wasting time, I feel personally, and seizing the moment, like being in the time. That's what I get from it. And you can look up the meaning for it in the book. If you have the book, I will tell you the page numbers. You can find this in the book, page 66. You can find page 154. And for this one, page 186. I know it's hard to find it in the book because you really have to study the book, because it doesn't work like other tarot cards, deck. It's very special. I love this card deck, you know. Okay, so Oshun is an earth energy, the goddess of love. And what I thought about when I pulled this from the astrology reading that I did, that I already posted already, what I found, what I found a connection to is the zodiac sign Cancer is in the first house, but also Venus is in Cancer, and we know Cancer is water. It's about sense, love, affection, um, but really focusing on yourself for this. This is relating to tomorrow, you know, for the full moon in Sagittarius. However, also what I thought of with the Oshun card really is for the full moon in Sagittarius, like I said, which is tomorrow, May 29th, 2018, is Venus, love, money. It's all about self love and compassion. So if you are an Aries with a Cancer rising, then you know you can focus on that and you know focus on that energy. However, this is for you know Aries for June 2018, but I just wanted to share that since the energy is there. So then we have the Yamaya. So back to Oshun, Oshun page 158. So focus on self-love, you know, and this is of course for all Aries, but if you happen to be Aries with a water sign rising or Cancer rising, hey, leave a comment, boom, right? So we have um Yamaya, and Yamaya is on page 178. And Yamaya is earth energy, right? We have the earth, but she's water, right? Oshun is water. I know that. Basarin is water, right? So Yamaya is the power of beauty, ocean, water, and respect. What I channel while I was reading this was respect the mother equals love, you know, and it shows a pregnant Oshun about to give birth. So what is new coming in your life? And it's a lot of feminine energy. You have Oshun, you have Ochosi, the male energy, the hunter. And I feel like it's honoring ancestors. It's all about the womb and combining music and the spoken word. So maybe when you're honoring your ancestors, you can get the Chinese ancestor money, you can burn that money, but you can also play music and instrument and really kind of cleanse the way of whoever your ancestors were and whatever they've done to kind of like clear that karmic, you know, and you can see, you can ask a question and see, is this something that I should do, you know, but you know, you can just kind of do that, you know, water in a glass bottle. You can go to the dollar store, get a water and light a little votive candle, just clearing the way for your ancestors and for you, you know, as well. So okay, we covered that. Okay, so let's pull a card for love. So the intent is love. So how to handle love? Because we got the three. Aries, you got the three of swords right there. But let me just pull like three cards, and the intent is like finding out like a love reading. Okay, I'm just like wanna get it there. Okay, so the love is about focusing. Oh, look at that. You even got the lover's card. So focus on what is working. And you have the lover's card. So for some of you, I feel like it's not like a committed love, but even if it's a lust love, it's a commitment issue. And then you have the seven of coins. So maybe you're waiting on the other person to reciprocate, to show you the affection. But focus on what is working, be in the moment, and really don't force anything to happen. Just let it happen naturally is what I'm getting from this. So no runes for this reading, but let's see what the animal spirit. I didn't want to leave out the animal spirit. Um, so let's find that. Okay, okay, possum. Okay, strategy. I feel the strategy is for what you're going to do new. The page of staves and the page of swords. That's what popped up when I got that, because I feel like you're going to be doing something that's new. But for some of you, it's new. But for others, you already have the experience already, and have a backup plan. So definitely have a backup plan. Aries, you guys rule that. You know how to plan and get it done. So I hope you guys enjoy this reading. I'm happy I'm doing this live. Um, it saves time on upload, so I like it. I think I'll keep doing it. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm going to type in here right now, and I'm just going to say thanks for watching, so you guys can see that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace.